So the next couple days is a great weather forecast, so that means the roof is coming off. I just went and got the last of the supplies that I think that I need. So I think we're ready to cut it all off tomorrow. It's a little nerve-wracking because once I cut it off, I can't really drive this van until it's completely done. So I'm hoping I can finish it before the bad weather comes, and I'm hoping I have all the things I need because I don't really want to run to the store with half of a roof on. To cut this roof off, I'm just gonna be using a jigsaw because I got a disc grinder, but I don't want to be shooting sparks everywhere. So this guy should do the trick. I've drilled a couple holes just so I can put the saw in to start. And I drew some lines, and I'll be cutting the roof off. I now have the limited edition convertible van. I just really hope it doesn't rain or snow soon. For the walls, I decided to use minimal metal, so minimal screws and nails, because these things don't do great with vibration. Instead, I opted for wood joinery, which will expand at the same rate as well as hold up better to the vibrations of the road. So I realized I forgot some supplies and I have no other vehicle, so I'm taking the convertible to the hardware store and get some more supplies. I got the rest of the supplies that I need. I just gotta make it home before the rain. I ended up getting a tarp too because I'm worried it's gonna rain before I can get a roof on this thing. But I'm gonna get back at it. I've done some quick little scrap wood math and I think I figured out all the angles. So now I'm gonna use my table saw, which I got for $75. And cut some angled wood for the front part of the van. For all those kids in school that thought they'd never use their math, if you want to live in a van down by the river, you actually need to be able to do some math, so pay attention in class. It's important. I decided to apply waterproofing to any piece of wood that was going to directly touch the metal of the van. Okay, so I've got it connected. I connected it with these, and then I also screwed in all areas, and then I bolted down the very front right there. And it's feeling really solid. Like if I shake it, the whole van just shakes. But I'll do a little bit more reinforcing, and I've got to figure out a way to fill in the gap, especially on the corners there. because the van naturally dips down and it's going to cause some problems. So I've got all the extra wood in place, and I've been caulking it up just with plain silicone because it's waterproof. Oh, look at that bird. It's got a bunny in its mouth. Poor bunny. Anyway, it's not pretty, but this is all going to be covered up anyway. But everything's sealed just in case the siding leaks, so this is just all redundancy. But I've got it all sealed. All sealed, all sealed. So it's time to start putting some siding up. Okay, so the shell is completely done. Now all I gotta do is put up the siding and the roof. I'll show you around real quick. You can tell, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but they all have a little bit of a natural curve going up to prevent water from sitting.
Para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando, yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Before I board up the back, I made some angles, and these are just going to help keep this whole thing square. But they're pretty simple. They just slide right in. Oh, I made it a little bit snug, which is exactly what I want. There we go. Nice and snug. And what this prevents is this corner from coming in at all. So it'll keep this whole thing square and rigid. So I'm about to start painting. I've got all the screws in. Just everywhere along the edges, about every 3 inches. And then I'll do the vertical supports later. I just don't have time right now. And I'll have to add another piece behind this seam. But same as the top, screws everywhere, a couple hundred of them. But yeah, I'm gonna paint it up so it waterproofs while I'm gone.